It's go time.
Hello, everybody.
That's what he just said to me before we hit.
It's go time. It's go time, Hanson. Put your go face on. It's go time.
Our internet is so bad today. We're going to see if this actually works. Ugh. Is that like your standard joke that you get up on stage and tell all the time? Or?
No, that's
how bad is it?
Yeah. That's the goofy thing that people say.
Hi, Marge. How are you?
Hello, Marge.
Maritza. Hello.
Why can't I wave to people?
Cynthia. I told you my internet's terrible. Although I don't even know if I'm on our internet or not. But hey,
all right, guys, we've got a fun show for you today, right?
It's supposed to be all about fun stuff. Anyway.
Yeah. All right, so we've got 5 funny things that happen to realtors in the real estate business.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think Craig made a couple of these up. And I'm going on vacation tomorrow. You can tell by the bags in my eyes. I am ready to go.
You can tell by the bags under my eyes. Yeah, I'm ready to go on vacation. I always get bags under my eyes before vacation.
I'm tired. That's what I'm going to say. It's the only time I get bags under my eyes.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So, hope you guys are having a great week. We've got some great tips for you or funny things that are happening.
Hi, Colleen.
So basically, we've got 5 funny things that are about being real estate agents. Also, if you guys think of funny things too, or funny things that have happened to you, feel free to share them in the comments, and we'll see if we can say anything, or we can mention them or whatever.
Mention them in the show.
So here's one thing that I always think, and this is this phenomenon has always cracked me up, but you could take let's say you're taking a couple out, showing them houses or something like that. You can walk them through a new construction house where basically it's just studded, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to put my TV over here, I'm going to put my couch over there, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, right? And then you can take that same couple through someone's home, like an existing home, and they're like, I don't think it'll work with this paint. And it's like, you can repaint it, or wallpaper,
yeah.
So that's funny. Does that ever happen to you? Something like that?
I think so. I really get for me with new construction, people cannot, in my opinion, it needs to be at least drywalled in for them to be able to get a grasp on what it actually looks like. Even though, they've walked through their own home a million times, other people's homes a million times, it's almost like they just can't figure out where stuff is no matter what you do, except maybe the fireplace because that's already built in. But
yeah. That's good times. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our number 5. That's our number 5. Oh, happy Valentine's Day, Steve. Thanks.
You too, Steve.
Oh, man. All right, so number 4 we're going to go into is, what is this? Oh.
Craig does this one all the time.
This happens
all the time.
This does not happen that frequently, but, there's certain municipalities where they have 127th Lane, 127th Street, 127th Place.
Maryville.
And let's say you're an agent, you're in a rush, you get to the house, but you're you're 1 block over.
Where's the lockbox at?
Yeah, you're on the street. So you're knocking on someone's door and they're like, our house isn't for sale. I'm like, just check in.
Oops, it's behind us.
Yeah. So that's always funny. If
it's funny only when it doesn't happen to you and it happens to another agent, I'm just saying, because I don't know if it's really funny when it happens to you.
I don't know. I think it's hilarious. But, well, there's nothing to do but laugh, and most realtors, we're running just getting there at the last minute or right on time, so it is funny to have that happen.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah. Okay. Number 3, what is that?
Locking themselves in the house and out of your car.
Oh, yeah. My brother called me one time. We used to have these, it wasn't an app on our phone. We used to have to carry this little Supra. I know a lot of people remember that thing. No, before the fob, they used to have these little...
Oh, the keyboard thing? Yeah, Colleen still has hers. Well, she did anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, those little Supra keypads or whatever, you had to carry it in. And my brother called me in a panic. He was at some house. He's like, dude, I locked my key box in the house or my key thing in the house, and I locked the door. I was like, all right, man. So I had to shoot out there real quick and go get it for him and help him. But yeah, locking yourself out of the car, or you had someone lock themselves out of their car too?
Yeah, so lock themselves out of their car in a showing. And so they were stuck, and I actually think it was in a listing that Bill had. They were calling oh my God, what am I supposed to do? They had to let their clients go on ahead because they couldn't get in their car.
Oh, that's the worst.
Could you imagine?
The worst.
Nope.
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
That's when you tell your buyer, like, hey, why don't you guys go through a drive-through somewhere, and I'll get this figured out, and I'll meet
you in a minute.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back with you. So, all right. So anyway, locking yourself out of the house, that sucks. Especially, I got a call one time for an agent that they locked themselves in the garage. Someone had locked the service door. And they called me, they're like, I'm locked in the garage. And I said, just open the door and walk out. And they're like, oh yeah. Like,
that the garage
funny.
door?
Yeah. I was like, just open the door and walk out. Like they were panicking. So they didn't think that they could just open the door. That was funny.
That is funny.
All right, so that's number 3, locking ourselves out of properties. That's always fun.
Yep.
Number 2, inappropriate items being left out. I'll let Nicole touch this one.
Nope, not going to touch over the 10-foot pole, just like we wouldn't touch the inappropriate items that have been left out, right? We've all had it. You walk in a house and somebody's like, what's that? And you're like, I don't know, let's go to this room instead, because inevitably you're going to come upon something that you shouldn't be seeing.
Yeah, that's the worst. Anything you can imagine, pretty much we've seen it, Or even you go to like sell someone's house and they have like one of those adult swings in their bedroom. I'm like, you got to take this down. And he's, whoa, what's the big deal? I'm like, just get rid of it for showings.
Having those conversations too are just, like face red, doing, you have to do it, but no.
What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Craig? It's like, come on. Do I really have to tell you that you shouldn't have this out? Like, right? Do I really? I don't want to see it. So anyway, that's inappropriate items. What else besides stuff that we don't want to talk about? besides pornography type stuff, what else? I
don't know. Like, that's probably number 1, or things that,
Yeah.
Pictures,
I would think so.
Or things that you shouldn't.
Yeah. We'll go to the
other
next
items. One. Yeah, because I don't really want to.
We'll go to the next one. We'll go to the next one. You guys can say stuff in the comments that stuff that you've seen out in showings and stuff like that was weird. Okay.
This one's the best one. We saved the best for last. This has all happened to every single one of you, and I'm sure we're gonna get a story or 2 in the comments that's gonna be fantastic about this one.
And I'm sure if any of it, once we say this, everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst. You're out showing a house or something like that. Most of the time, they're vacant houses, right? You're out showing a vacant house or something like
Foreclosure.
that. Then you hear your buyer open or come out of the bathroom, and you're like, whoa, what do you mean? What do you mean you just used the bathroom? They're like, hey, I don't think the water's on. And you're like, oh man.
The worst.
And having to call that other listing agent and saying, hey, my buyer used the bathroom at your listing.
That doesn't have the water turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had one of my agents had a client. He would go to the bathroom at every house. He had the conversation with them that he could not do that. It did not matter. He would go on a tree outside, like not a joke. And this just happened recently, and we were all just like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do with that.
Yeah. So tell your clients, always check the water first.
So question, have you ever had one where like they like clogged a toilet or something and you had to have that conversation with the listing agent?
Ooh, no, I don't think I've ever had to have that call.
I bet there's somebody out there in our viewership who has had.
Yeah,
I bet they have.
That's the worst. Another honorable mention would be like if you're showing a house and your buyers bring small kids with them and they're like touching everything and like playing with, like I had one where we were showing a house and they must have had children around the same age. So, and my buyer's kid was in there playing with all their toys and stuff like that. And I was like, I wanted to tell the parents, like, hey, you can't just let them play with all their stuff, Yeah. And of course, I think I did get a call from the agent, like, we could tell that someone was playing with the kids' toys in there. I'm like, it wasn't me.
Wasn't me. That's all I can tell you at the time.
Maybe it was like Transformers.
Cynthia says possibly that might have happened to her, for the record. I think she might have been talking about the plunger comment that we made, maybe.
Well, that's not what she said, though.
It says doesn't it say possibly?
No.
Oh, poopy. Sorry.
Gee, Christmas.
I can't read today. I'm tired.
Yeah. She's going on vacation, so clearly that means bags under her eyes.
It does. Look at those. They're ginormous today.
Yeah, you're going to have... Yeah.
No, poopy.
gross.
Well, those are the funny things we could think of today. It's a Friday before vacation. Those are the funniest things I could think of, or Craig could think of, really. So if you guys have anything that you want to add to the bottom, that was funny, Maritza. No, in the poop emoji. You know, comment below. We'd love to hear your stories. I think that's one thing we can all agree on is this business is...
Yeah, there's some funny stuff.
Some
What's
funny
going on,
stuff
Jeff?
that happens, yeah, for sure. So,
yep. All right. I think that was a good show.
I think that's it. I'm on vacation next week, so the show is up to Craig. So don't all raise your hands now who want to be guests on the show next week. But yeah, he'll have to make that happen. So
Yeah, we'll have to get that figured out. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Have a great week. And that's it.
yeah, bye guys.
Bye.